Did you know that the philosophy of an ancient Roman emperor and the traditions of Japan are so closely interconnected you wouldn't even imagine how? Well, let's look at why Marcus Aurelius, king of the Stoics, would be proud of Japan. Japan is known for many things, from engineering, sightseeing spots, fluffy pancakes, cherry blossoms, Hello Kitty, weirdly enough, as well as a monster crab that'll make you run to the kitchen, grabbing the first piece of spaghetti you can to use as a poker to make sure it doesn't come close. But it also has some of the oldest living people in the world. How does it all connect? No one is as hard-working as the Japanese, which is subject to another video. Some find this fascinating, others find this terrifying, but nonetheless, their culture has an interesting concept, that is Ikigai. What is Ikigai? Ikigai means feeling motivated and having a sense of purpose in your life. Feeling Ikigai thus means feeling accomplished and fulfilled with your pursuit of your own passions. Ikigai and the activities that generate it aren't forced upon you. No, they are seen as being spontaneous and done of your own free will. Thus, from one person to another, no Ikigai is going to be wholly the same. It is seen as something very personal and unique to your own soul. Well, there's a lot more to it than that, such as there being 3 different kinds of Ikigai, at least from a social perspective, but for now, it's not that important. Ikigai is centuries old, but was popularized in 1966 by Miyako Kamiya, who is a Japanese psychiatrist and academic. She did so in her book On the Meaning of Life. It is now so popular that it is considered the reason behind the longevity of those in Okinawa. One National Geographic reporter, Dan Buettner, he says that not only are they less likely to retire, but they are also more likely to consider extending their passions for as long as they remain healthy. Others considered a close-knit friend group, or moai, as being another reason for their longevity. Well, how does all of this fit together like some kind of pasta painting? Well, Stoicism is a philosophy that emphasizes personal ethics, informed by logic and views on the natural world. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his book Meditations, "You can leave life at any point. Let that dictate what you say, do, and think." So, it's best not to sit too long on the porcelain throne now. It's a personal reminder that living in the now, in the present, is vital. Death is only depressing and terrifying should we miss the point of it. Death is a tool, useful for creating meaning and priority. It's been used for generations to create urgency and real perspective. That is why we should treat our time as the golden goose that it is, and we shouldn't waste it on the trivial and the vain. Life should be purposeful enough, enjoyable enough, comfortable enough, and fulfilling enough so that you can put it down at any point in time. This is where Stoicism and Ikigai intersect. There are different schools of thought, starting in different empires, but their how is incredibly interesting, at least for me. Put down your opinions in the comments, I'd like to read them. Now to tie everything together. Both Stoicism and Ikigai share a common emphasis on finding meaning and purpose in your life, and not to waste the time available to you. Thus, I am pretty sure that Marcus Aurelius would be very proud of Ikigai, especially because it's so close to his own philosophy. Nonetheless, remember, memento mori, unus annus, Ikigai.
waddle with me to the next adventure and hit that subscribe button.